Hey guys, welcome to the Model Citizen Podcast. We're your hosts, Hunter
and Michaela.
We are so excited to have you here. All right, let's dive in. Literally die. She's like the one person. And it's funny because she's controversial. And I don't know why, because I literally love her.
I know. But I mean, so was Martha Stewart. You know what I mean? It's like, I feel like any woman who's like stepping outside of the bounds of like what society expects, like they're going to be controversial, you know?
I know. I feel like, guys, welcome back to the podcast. We're jumping right in. I feel like we're talking about Meghan Markle.
Yeah.
I'm doing something next week where she's going to be on one of the she's like part of the lineup that I'm in. And I was just telling Kayla, I was like, I hope I can meet her. I highly, highly, highly doubt it because they have to have such maximum security. I mean, even when Kayla was just saying when I met Kamala Harris, it was like the time allotted and the security and all of that, the clearance, I mean, just to even get in front of them was like insane. And they're literally royalty, but I love Meghan Markle like so much. And people either hate or love. And I don't understand the hate because I'm like, she is my Princess Diana. Like I wasn't around like you were with Princess Diana. She is my Princess Diana. I just like love her. And I know people are going to be like rolling their eyes because if you know, whatever, but I love her.
God forbid a woman love another woman.
God forbid,
dude. We've got to start being fans of one another.
I think
and
it's
stop
jealousy.
hating on one another.
They're jealous of her.
It's also absolutely, but I also think it's interesting because as Americans, we are so anti the royal family in a lot of ways. Like not anti them specifically. I mean, some of us are, but like we're very anti just the monarchy in general.
Yeah.
And she's also been bucking the system of the monarchy. It's very American to be like, no, the way you guys are doing this is crazy. I deserve to have like a stable mental health, like all of this, like racism.
And that's the platform we're speaking on. It's for Project Healthy Minds. Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
And I think she's like the perfect
she's
person.
Such a good representation. She's the perfect person.
She's such a good representation
to do that. Yeah. Whatever, dude. Everyone's got an issue with everyone at this point, and
no, literally, everyone has an issue with everyone. And everything. Are you wearing a workout? Are you like wearing a Lulu jacket? What's the deal? I've never seen this on you.
This is an H&M number. It's like a ribbed zip up. It's got a dual zip. You have seen me in this actually. I've had this for a while. I love it. Wow. You can like do a little like full zip.
And I'm loving, I mean, you know that I love that style. I love like a high neck and the hair is looking good. Gouda.
The hair's looking good here. The hair's looking good here. And I'm going for my next electrolysis appointment today.
Oh, are we going to talk about it?
Yeah, we can talk about it.
Okay, good. Because
I didn't know how it was going to go. I didn't know if I was going to be like happy with the procedure.
I think that this is something. So like obviously as much as you're open to talking about, and you know that like our listeners are like part of our fam. So we feel comfortable. But I think that like when you were telling me about this, I was like, God, this is a conversation that I think needs to be had because I, for so long, thought electrolysis is usually for the trans community. That's all I have really had my basis around. And then your experience with it, I was like, wow, I wish that I would have known this sooner, and B, I wish you would have gotten it sooner because like your experience has been so positive and amazing.
Totally. Yeah.
So like give us the deets.
Yeah. So as you guys know, I do I have PCOS, and one of the side effects of PCOS is facial hair growth. And it's so interesting because obviously I stand on a platform of like just embracing who you are in your body and all of that. However, when you are a cis woman who identifies as a woman, and like I was telling you, it's like a weird gender dysphoria when you feel like you're growing facial hair. And not everyone maybe has that feeling, but I certainly did. And finally going, and because I had done laser, obviously I waxed, obviously I plucked, I did all that stuff to keep up with it. But it was so time consuming, exhausting, painful, all of that. And so I finally decided to go to get electrolysis, which is amazing because it's more expensive for sure, but it is going to work. Like it is going to kill the
it's
follicles.
like it's like if waxing plucking and shaving aren't working, this is like the one that is like
Right.
you're gonna get in there
Laser will
and
take.
take it
And
out.
what's great is like I have white hairs, which I think are either blonde or gray because I am almost 40.
Yeah.
And laser doesn't do that. Laser does not get white hair. It needs the melanin to be able to like literally laser in and focus on and snatch. Electrolysis, they literally go in with a tiny, tiny little needle. They burn the follicle at the base, and then skin grows over it. So there's
God, I
no
want this
way.
on my whole
I
body.
know, I know. And like my girl is amazing. She's so good at what she does. And it was just such a great experience. And like I'm going again today because essentially it takes 4 months for all of your hair follicles to go through their full cycle. So it's like it will take 4 months for her to see every single hair on my face to get it off.
And
And that's
now,
everybody, by the way. That's like whether you grow a lot of hair, like very thick, like a lot,
yeah,
or if you're growing like sparse, you know what I mean? Kind of like
right.
more PCOS leaning
And now,
area.
have you noticed, like, is your
Yes.
hair, like, are you still smooth?
I'm so much smoother. It's crazy, you guys. You guys don't understand. Hunter knows this has been an issue for me for
No, I know for
so
yeah, a
long,
long
for
time.
years and years and years. I don't know what took me so long to do this. I don't know. Maybe because I didn't know much about it. I didn't know
I thought
how
it was
effective
like,
it would be.
I thought, Michaela, it was gonna be, like, thousands of
So
dollars,
did I.
which is why I was like, "Oh, like, that's something that she'll be able to get done down the road." And then
Yeah.
when you were like, "It's $100 an hour," I was like,
Yeah.
"What?
Well,
Why
usually
did we
most
not do
places they
this?"
only do like packages. So they'll be like,
Got
okay,
it.
we're going to need to see you 10 times. So it's going to be, $1,000 up front. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, bro, I'll just pluck at that
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
But now that the girl I go to in my area, she does it by an hour, it's just so much more affordable. And the other thing is like, it's such a sensitive thing. And
Yeah.
she had such good reviews from all different types of people, and she's like, I work with the trans community, I work with the gay community. She's like, I have lots of people who deal with PCOS that I see or have seen. And she's like, it's just something I love doing it. She's like, I love being able to provide the service, and
Yeah.
there's very few of us out there, especially in my area. And she's just wonderful, and she made me feel super comfortable and like not embarrassed or whatever. And it's just been a really great experience. So I'll let you guys know. I'm going for my second one today. I told her, I was like, listen, I will see you every other day if we're gonna
Like,
get there,
yeah. No, literally.
because nothing has really helped before. And she was like, oh no, we're gonna get there, don't you worry. Like it
I think
just
you're gonna be there after, like, this session, if not next. Like,
for
'cause
sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
and the results are absolutely incredible, and it's just like,
Yeah.
and here's the thing, if you're into body hair, do what you wanna do. I don't
Love
care.
it.
See
Love.
if I
You wanna
care,
do.
dude. See if I care. I don't care at all.
See if she gives 2
T 2
figs.
dude, see if I give 2 figs, okay? Um, do what you wanna do. I think
Do
that
what you
that's
wanna
so
do.
important. Like, I feel like the same way. The one reason that I'm getting, like, laser for my legs and stuff is because I'm lazy and I'm
Yeah.
busy, not
Yeah.
because I'm like, "Oh my god, body hair." It's because I'm like, "Oh, it's so nice to just take a quick shower and not have to do that extra step." Whatever. Also,
That
by
is
the
so
way, a
nice.
luxury.
Yeah.
These are, like, quiet luxuries, I think. Like, people
I
say,
agree.
"Oh, quiet luxuries are,
I'll sell
whatever."
every one of these handbags right now that I'm staring
For
at
full yeah,
for full electrolysis,
yeah,
for
I
the
think that's
full
quiet
body.
luxury.
I wanna
Yeah.
be a dolphin, okay? I
No,
wanna be
a
slippery and
dolphin.
slimy, a
Michaela,
salamander, a
the
slippery, slimy
showers
salamander.
are quick.
Quick.
The
Quick, 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 quick,
showers
quick,
are
quick.
quick.
And
Okay, I
I know
added on
that
my
I would be a good
pits.
candidate too because I've got
Yes.
thick, black, basically,
But you need to not go
hair.
to laser away because here's the
I know, I'm
tea,
never going
okay?
to laser away again.
Because here's the tea. I have one of my best friends works in a med spa. And it's funny because she was like, "Where are you going to get lasered?" And I told her, and I go to Sev, and Sev
Mhm.
uses a candela. It's like a certain kind of laser. She was like, "But don't go to laser away because they don't use that,
Right.
and you don't get as good results." Anyways, she's very like up on all that kind of stuff,
Mm.
and I mean, you could get good results. I don't know. God, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I just don't want to
I mean,
bum anyone out if
listen,
they go to laser
I
away.
don't support laser away anymore because one, they were so weird with me, and
Oh, really?
two, one of my friends, I didn't know that she had worked at laser away specifically. not this being a laser away call out. If you go there and they work for you, cool. I just
Imagine the owner is a
they
listener.
weren't like great to one of my friends, and so because of that, she
Oh,
told me
yeah.
that story, and now I'm kind of like, oh.
Yeah,
And
burnt
it
on
came from the
it.
top too. It wasn't like just her area or her store.
Oh,
Came from the top.
okay.
So
So
yeah,
I think these
definitely
are
a little
all
bit.
quiet luxuries, dude. A quick shower, there's nothing like it. Not having to pluck your chin hairs, there's nothing like it. I
Nothing
wanna
like
go in
it.
and I have, like, 3 chin hairs that come in, like, every couple days, and
Mhm.
the thing is this, I wanna know the cycle of a hair because how can it be that I can all of a sudden have nothing, and then the next day, it's a half an inch long? I'm like, "There's no way that this hair growth is that quick."
Right, right.
Like, there's just no
Like I
way.
said, 4 months is the full cycle of like all of the hair on your body. So, and I think also
Interesting.
we have more hair follicles than we think we do. Like there was like 400 hairs
That's
in just
insane to me
here
because I would never
in
look at
this
your
tiny
face and be
little
like, "There's
area.
400
I
there."
know. Isn't that so crazy? But that's how many there are. Like people don't
Wow.
realize. And I have very like she told me she was like, "Okay, you have the my favorite kind of hair to do this on
Yeah.
because it's like it's thick, but it's not stubborn and it's spaced apart."
Yeah, you
A
have
lot of
very
times
thick
when
hair.
she's dealing with like people who are trans, if she's dealing with like a trans woman, for instance, usually, they've had like a beard that has grown,
Yeah.
and that is like lots of hairs like in a small condensed area, and it's more
Yeah.
difficult obviously for her to get to. But I don't know, dude, just like cool,
I always
also
think
just
of
girly
Gigi
things.
Gorgeous.
Oh my
I
god, Gigi
loved watching Gigi Gorgeous
Gorgeous.
get her. That was, like, so exciting when she could afford electrolysis, and she was like, "I'm finally getting it done, like, this is so
Mm.
exciting," and then, like, following her journey, just getting it done was really cool.
That made me feel so, like, connected and so like, that helped me really understand. That was
Yeah.
years ago when Gigi Gorgeous did her whole like, when she fully transitioned. That made me even more empathetic towards that experience, and, like, anyone who knows me know that, like, I literally will weep thinking about somebody waking up in a body that doesn't feel like theirs.
Yeah.
Especially when you've even experienced, like, a tiny
Yeah, like, even you having
glimmer
that hair
of
and being like
gender dysphoria, where you're just like, this does not feel like me. This doesn't
yeah.
feel like it's just, yeah. So I just, my heart just like breaks. But yeah, that was an incredible term for me. Kind of amazing what we can do nowadays, if you really
I
think about it.
know.
Like, isn't that crazy?
Dude,
And
it's
like,
crazy.
why would we have this if we couldn't do it? I don't know, dude. Anyway, the point is that, do your balls ever itch? Dude, I'm
You're like taking the hair, everything's
taking
to the next
all the way.
level.
Everything's itching.
No, everything is itchy.
I'm itchy everywhere right now. I'm just
No,
having one of those days, where
here's
your
the
balls are just
thing.
itching.
No, I got a lice email
Oh, I can't believe
from
it.
school
Was that your first
and
lice email?
yes. And now
Mm.
fine, okay? We've all had it when we were younger.
Mhm, mhm.
Um, I had to comb through my stepdaughter's hair for 3.5 hours when she was younger. I mean, there's just, it is what it is. But as soon as I've gotten that, the way that I have been so itchy
Oh,
ever since, I am itching my head, shoulders, knees, and toes, like
yeah.
eyes and ears and mouth and nose, like the whole bod is itchy. And so now I sent my kids to school and they smelled reeking of tea tree and rosemary and
Oh,
peppermint. Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
doused them and like, fine, whatever. It is what it is, but it's just I'm itchy, dude. I'm
Is
itchy.
there no better thing for it
I
still? They're
don't know.
still just doing.
You would think that by now there would be something, you know what I mean? It's like
Did you
who
know that
knows?
Martin never had lice as a kid?
Really? I feel
No.
like that's like a real like
Him and his brother, they, like, never ever had lice.
wow.
Small
Oh my
town
god.
pluses, dude.
It's like making my I can't even talk
Oh,
about
bro,
it
I know, same.
anymore.
It's
And
it's
I just feel
it's
bad for the parent, like the parent who has to deal with it,
I
the kid that has to deal with it. It's
know.
just such a, I feel bad.
It
But
it is so interesting. They wait, yeah, because I just asked Martin, I was like, "Did you guys have lice as a kid?" Because I felt like I remember him saying a long time ago that they didn't have lice, and I thought that was fucking crazy. Um, but he just said, "No, we didn't, but we did have chicken pox." Okay, I didn't ask that, but
wait,
that's
that's
fine.
crazy
Didn't ask
though.
that. They
Chickenpox is
had chicken
crazy.
pox, but
To
didn't have.
me,
Did
that's
you have
like
chicken
a
pox?
No,
Oh, I
never.
did. I did.
Oh, to me, that's like a '60s, thing. Like,
Yeah,
only in the
roasting
'60s
me,
did they
yeah.
have chicken
No,
pox.
definitely. No, well, but, like,
Pox.
also, I feel like I wonder when the chicken pox was, like, the, chicken
I literally think in the
pox
'80s.
vaccine created? I don't know, what would you call it?
What, '83?
Oh, okay. It was first licensed for use in Japan in 1986 and in the United States in 1995. Yes, so I was too young to get the chicken pox vaccine because I
Yeah.
got it when I was, like, 4 or something, I think.
Wow.
So, yeah, it was before it was even legal in the United States, and it's why I had it, and
Wow.
I still have, scars on my inner thighs from when I had chicken
From it?
pox.
Wow, that's so
Yeah.
interesting, dude.
It's giving polio.
No, like, literally, it's
It's
giving
giving
polio.
I had polio. It's giving, like, a bubonic plague. Like, what do you mean I had
That's so
chickenpox?
crazy.
And it's also why I have, like, the shingles viruses in my body.
Really?
Because if you have chickenpox, it can turn into
It
shingles when you
lays
become an adult.
dormant?
Yeah, at
All
least
of this is making me
dormant.
itch really bad.
I know,
Okay?
dude, I'm literally getting itchy in
I
my
just
head, and
feel
I'm not even
itchy.
anywhere
I feel
near.
literally I literally
All
feel
right, no,
itchy all
let's change the
over. Okay,
topic so
okay,
that
okay.
we don't itch
What
anymore.
is
I have
your
a
in?
question for you.
Okay, 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 bye, bye-bye.
Well, I guess, yeah, we'll do ins and outs. We'll do
Okay.
ins and outs first. Okay.
My in is
What is
these
your in?
cutie patootie little, so I have 2 ins. So
Okay.
these cutie patootie little hair ties, look at them. They
Oh,
look like bracelets.
oh, those are
I
cute.
got them on Amazon. I'll link you guys. So, like, these little bracelets that are in right now, and the whole like
Love.
point is that like when you're wearing a hair tie, like it doesn't look like it. They come in different colors. It literally looks like a bracelet, and it's really cute in your hair. Love that. My second in is putting on a podcast or a vlogger or whatever for a certain amount of time, and then doing something for that time without checking your phone. So, like, I had texted
Mm.
Kayla earlier, and I was like, "Hey, I'm folding laundry." And I was going to do it for a duration of a podcast or a vlog.
Mhm.
And I did it and I had like 10 minutes left. So then in 10 minutes, I refolded all my tank top drawer. And I was like, wow, when you really
Gorgeous.
just like put it in that perspective of like, let's just do it for the length of this and see what we can get done. Or like even setting a timer or whatever. For me, timer doesn't really work because I need something to like listen to.
Right.
You can get so much done.
That's so interesting, and I've heard that, and I've actually heard that for ADD, especially.
Yeah,
What is it called?
it's
It's
so
called,
helpful.
is it habit stacking? Is that what that's called? Or is it called when you do something with something? I'm trying to remember exactly what it's called. But,
Probably have it. I'm not really sure.
let's see, ADD habit stacking.
But it really makes a difference, like, just being able, because I wasn't even gonna like, planning on doing, like, my tank top drawer, but I was like, "You know what? I have 10 minutes." I said I wanted to use this duration of doing whatever to get something
Mm,
done. So I was like, "Why not?" And I literally did it, and I've been putting that off for months.
right,
So that was a real victory today.
right. Yeah, it's called the Pomodoro technique, and basically you use something that is like a timer. So it's not a timer. A timer is part of it,
The
but
spaghetti
something that gives
pomodoro.
the spaghetti pomodoro, dude, that's what
Spaghetti
you
is just
use.
the most Italian technique.
The cavapati, the
The
cavatappi,
cavatappi
cavatappi, which I
or
had last night.
gavadioles.
Gavadils, dude, the absolute okay, that is
It is
from
so
Sopranos.
upsetting.
That's
What?
from The Sopranos, you know? Like, them
Gavadioles?
pronouncing things like that, yes, that's literally from The Sopranos, that's not some
Okay,
Italian thing, that's
that's
from The
Italian.
Sopranos. It's Italian, but it's not Italian, do you know what
But
I
where do
mean?
you think The Sopranos got it?
But it's from
Bro,
them
you go
specifically.
to Italy and they're like, "A gavadil." Like,
Gabadilla,
literally. I'm not even kidding you. And
gabadilla.
then Brian says it, and I'm just like, "Absolutely no.
Right.
Don't.
Okay,
You're
so
from
it's
Philly,
called the
boy."
chicken pomodoro technique, and
Okay.
it is basically giving yourself something that is like allotting time. So it's like, yeah, a podcast is 40 minutes. I'm giving myself 40 minutes to do this thing.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Yeah. It really, like, helps a lot, so I'm
That
gonna
wouldn't
start
help
doing
me at
that.
all. That would not matter to me either way.
Really?
Not even a little bit. I just things are going to take what they're going to take for me. I just do the thing. I
Oh,
just
see,
do
I
the thing till it's
can't.
done, you know? I
I don't
can't
that doesn't
relax until the thing's
compute.
I can't relax until the thing's done, essentially. So it's like,
Oh, I could, like, so do you I mean, you don't even wanna see my closet right now. It's
oh, I know.
a
I know
hazard.
you're really getting it dirty because I'm coming in a couple
Yeah.
weeks, and I know that you are getting it extra dirty for me
Yeah.
and messy and kooky. Not dirty, but messy.
Messy.
Everything's
Yeah.
just gonna be laid. Things that it would never be that crazy are going to be crazy when I get there.
And
And
then
we're going to
I
go
want you
through
to
it.
do one of those things where you surprise me and you organize it.
I do that all the
I
time.
know, I know.
I do it all the time. I
I know,
literally
I'm
come
gonna
and
say this.
I will just
I'm gonna
organize.
say, "Oh, I know it needs to be organized so bad." And then I'm gonna wake up one morning, Kayla's gonna have it organized. No
I'm
pressure.
like, I'll be like the little elf, dude. I'll be like a little elf. I'll go into Hunter's room, her
It's
closet
the
when she's
best.
sleeping, and I will like
Ah,
organize your drawers. Tell the people.
dude.
Tell the
No, you
people that I've
literally
done it.
are. That's what I just told them. I
You're
literally
like, no,
just
you're
told
gonna do
them.
it though.
You literally do that every time we're here. I'll be like, "Yeah," and you'll just be like, "Oh, I organized this little, like, section in your drawers." And I'm like, and it literally stays like that for, like, 3 months, and then
Right.
back to normal. Anyways,
That's my
what's your
love
in?
language. What can I say? I mean, I have to say my in has to be electrolysis.
Oh,
Like
well,
it just
yeah, yeah, yeah.
has to be. That's my big in
Yeah,
for
that's your big one.
that's my
Dude,
I'm
now I'm
doing my
freaking itchy. Ugh.
yeah, dude, my out is simply gonna have to be your kids having lice because now I feel
My
like
kids don't have it. Don't put that rumor out there.
well, you know what I
Also,
mean,
by the
like
way,
the kids. I'm sorry,
okay,
the
I
kids
don't
having
even wanna say
not
that.
your kids having it. Also, you act like it's them having cancer. It's them.
I
It's a
let
little tiny little buggy.
Kayla,
No, it's a little
here's
buggy.
my out. My out is men practicing
Just
their
stop there. Stop there.
stop there. No, it's men practicing their golf swing
Mm,
in anywhere,
stop.
always.
Stop there.
So there was a guy that was right in front of me yesterday in Whole Foods, which by the way,
No.
also is my out because why are you $300 for some oats, 2 bananas, and 3 bars? Absolutely not.
Big
Okay.
time out.
But I was standing behind him and
No.
he was sitting there while the woman was ringing him up, practicing his golf swing, and he
Mm-mm.
nearly knocked me out, bro. The way you would have thought this man was standing, getting ready to go for the Ryder Cup, New York, boom, and then his arms flailing up over his shoulder, absolutely almost knocked me out. I I was actually more like horrified for him because I was just like,
It, like
bro,
embarrassed for him, cringed out for
we're
him.
all what do you think that we're gonna be like, oh, this guy must be a famous golfer?
Right. This guy
What do
really
you
knows
think's
what
gonna
he's
happen?
doing. Right. No, that's
That
so
is an out.
ick. That's ick out.
Dude. But
First of
rude. I was like,
all,
first of all, look at your surroundings. Second of all, we're in Home
the way
Foods.
that men was he a white guy?
Michaela, do you have
I know. Of course he was.
Of
The way
course
that
it
men
was.
the way that men don't feel the need to like be aware of their surroundings is so wild to me.
Could you imagine
Could
standing
you
in the
imagine if
checkout aisle doing a golf swing
bro
with a flail over the shoulder, over the left shoulder? That's insane. Insane.
you know what would have been funny is if you
Not even
walked up
helping
and
bag, by the way.
you should have like gone up and like tried to correct his swing. Been
I know,
like,
I
oh,
really
been
should
like,
have.
ooh, looked around and been like, "Ah, I don't think too many people saw that, so I think you're
Yeah.
okay. You need to step back though, and you need to like your elbows have to crunch together a little
Yeah.
bit
I should have been
more.
like, ooh, that ball wasn't even in the green. That one went, ooh,
Imagine you're behind him. You're like,
that
oh,
one
I
went
didn't know.
right in
I
the
thought we were all
swamp.
pretending. I'm so sorry. I thought we were all playing fairy tales. You're like, four. You're like, like, what do you do?
No, literally, dude. I was
You're
just
like,
like, this is insane.
I think it hit the sand pit.
No,
Ah,
absolutely. I should have just really played
shoot.
along.
You really should. Oh
But he
man,
almost
get him
knocked me.
next time.
He literally hit my cart, which pushed me back. I mean, it was a whole thing. Just don't do it.
Okay, should men be allowed in Whole Foods discuss? Is that
Yeah,
for the
because it's like you
girls?
go do the groceries. Although
Yeah, but
honestly,
like,
here's the thing, if I send Brian to do groceries, A, he's coming back with stuff that I've never heard of. I'm
no,
like,
never.
I'll be like, hey, get like eggs and this, that, and the other thing. He'll come back with like the blue eggs. And I'm like,
Right. I didn't know that they
have you ever
made
been to a
blue
grocery store?
eggs. No.
And then never get something yummy. I'm like, you came
No, they
back
never get some.
empty handed, nothing yummy. And then they'll just forget the thing. And I'm like, no. So like, yeah, go to the grocery store, but also maybe don't.
That's what well, go to
Do you
the regular
understand?
grocery store. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, go to like a Vaughn's, a Stop and Shop. But also they're all so expensive, dude. I don't know. Trader Joe's is where it's at.
Trader Joe's is absolutely where it's at. I feel like Trader Joe's, for all of its whatever people may
everything.
say about it. It is so insanely affordable. I was there over the weekend and I got like a million things and it was $33. And I
It's
was like,
always
this is what's
$33.
up. It's never not been $33. I was like, this is what's up right
Dude,
now.
the most horrifying thing happened at Trader Joe's the other day.
Oh
It's just
God.
reminding me is that I was going in to just get a couple things and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get some flowers," because Trader Joe's flowers are better than any flowers you'll ever get anywhere,
They're
ever.
so good. They're truly so good.
And I saw this girl in the back and she had this like big flatbed kind of rolly thing with a bunch of flowers. You know, when they come out and they refill them and whatever, they're like putting them
Yes.
back. And she had like a bunch of really beautiful dahlias. And I was like, oh my gosh, those are stunning. So I came over and I thought that she was one of the girls who was like putting them back there. And I kind of started poking around them and was kind of like looking. And I go, can I grab a couple of these? And she goes, oh no, they're for my wedding. As I'm literally
Interesting
lifting them,
though.
she kind of just like
Like
let me
that's my
poke her.
bouquet.
No,
Yeah.
literally, she was kind of like letting me poke around. She's probably like, oh my God, this girl's cuckoo. I was like poking around, kind of like looking at them, all this stuff. Like just absolutely all of her wedding flowers. Like she had a whole flatbed of them. I thought surely she's gonna go and no, those
You're
are
like going
her.
through them, throwing them back, the bad ones.
Literally, I was like, can I
No,
have
this
a
one's not
couple of
full of
these?
them.
She's like, no, they're for my
She's
wedding.
like,
But yeah,
no, because those are for my
you can get mass or like
amounts.
bulk flowers from them, and
That's
they'll work with you.
wild. That's
Yeah,
actually
I see it happen all the time.
I did not know. Anyone who does their own flowers for their wedding,
So smart.
I commend it and I am jealous of your vision. I feel like you could literally have done your flower. Not could
I
have done
no,
them because your
I
flowers were
think,
incredible.
but I
And
think
I
I
think
could
it
have
takes a
done them now.
professional. I think that you are so good with florals that you could. It would be sad. You know what I would do? You know how at funerals they do like the big thing,
Just
the
one
like
big thing,
just one big thing that would be me, and I would
dude.
just like make that, and people would be like, "Is this a wedding or is this funeral?" Like it would. That's
Yeah,
in my mind. That's the only
I
floral
would do your
large
flowers
arrangement I
now.
can do. Yeah, and I would love that, and I
My
would
flowers
have
were the most expensive thing of my entire wedding.
for sure. Same.
Yeah,
Well, videographer, but yeah, definitely
yeah.
flowers
But that
were
I feel like that's a home run. Spend money on. But like, yeah, go to Trader Joe's. Get yourself some
close.
florals.
Also, one really cool hack that we did is we chose a venue that was like really beautiful on its own. And by
Yeah,
we,
you
I mean
really.
you too, though. You too, though. You like we both had
Yeah, mine
venues
was a
that were
little more
just sort of.
tropical than I would have liked. But yeah,
It was really tropical,
really interesting. I know. I know.
but I feel like if you choose a venue that is like already garden themey,
Yeah,
like ours was very foresty kind of vibe to begin with. So I feel like
yeah,
we didn't have to get like too kooky with the flowers, if that makes sense.
absolutely.
I feel like if you have like a very bare space, then you will have to spend more money on the
Right.
florals,
I think
which
if
is fine if you
I
want
think
to.
if I could do it again, I would do a really chic courthouse wedding and then have a really awesome, beautiful like dinner slash party.
I agree. I
Yeah,
agree. But that's because we did have a wedding. I
that's right.
feel
You only
like
know unless you've had it.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you everyone who's had a wedding is like, you know what, if I had to do it again, I'd do a courthouse wedding. And it's like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
because you had the wedding.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
got off. You
And if
got
we had a
off and
courthouse wedding, we'd be like,
right.
"Ugh, I wish I
Oh,
would
I
have."
wish I had a
Yeah,
wedding. You got off, you splooged everywhere already with the wedding.
that's
And
right.
now you're done.
That's
You're
right.
exhausted of it and you don't
That's
need it
it.
ever again. I always tell people, I'm like, my wedding is one of my favorite days of all time.
Aw,
Literally one of my
that's so special.
favorite days of all time. There's people that were at my wedding who are no longer with us anymore. I actually said that to someone recently and they were like, "Yeah, I know. I'm like not talking to a lot of people that were at my wedding." And I'm like, "Oh no,
You're like,
I'm like,
"No."
no, no, I don't mean that kind of like no longer with us. I mean like
Yeah.
no longer with us on Earth.
Yeah.
No longer with us Earth side is what I
Yeah.
mean.
And then
But
it's just
it was so awkward.
absolutely.
I didn't say anything. I was just like, I know, right? Because like I was like, no, that's not really what I mean.
Dude, wait, that's so funny that you say that because I went to a neighbor's house the other day and I
Mhm.
had said like, yeah, before giving birth, like 6 weeks before I had lost my little brother. So, and the way that I'm so loosey with it now and that people are just so like, they just stop in their tracks. They're just, because what do you,
How do you?
how do
What
you?
did they say? What did they say? Were they
It was
upset?
kind of like, oh, And then I was like, no, I'll pick it back up for you guys. Don't worry about it. I got this from here. And then I continue going. But it's kind of the same thing where it's just like,
Totally.
yeah, no, it's like this.
Right, right. No, it is so funny whenever somebody, well, not funny, but what people ask us all the time when we're together, is it
Yeah.
just you two? And it's like, I remember when we were shooting for your edited collab, your Sam's Club
Yeah.
edited collab, and I had like maybe 3 people on set ask me that. And it's like, you don't want to say it there. I don't want to
You're
bring the
right.
vibes down as much as I want to honor our siblingship and our brother, and I love talking about him and all that stuff. It's like, oh, this is gonna bum you out.
I know. Well, that's the thing is, it's
This is
literally
really gonna bum you out.
everything.
But I can't lie. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I know you say, well, we had a younger brother. And then literally it becomes, oh, okay. Because if you don't know, you don't know. Like, I would know how to respond. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Like, if you don't know. But
Totally.
so that's really funny that you had the same
Yeah. There, I was like, yeah, I mean, people that were
situation.
there are no longer with us, and they were just like, I know. I mean,
They're
I was
like,
just
I
like,
know
I don't
political
talk to some of my
reasons.
bridesmaids anymore. And I'm just like, yeah, not quite what I meant. But yeah. I
Right.
was like, no, I mean, not Earthside anymore, but that's all good.
All good. What was the
That,
question you were going to ask me?
okay. Who do you like more, Hudson or Ava?
I honestly, and like, I hate when parents say this shit. Like, I can't even tell you when parents are like, no, but I actually, like, there is no favorite.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like there's a daily favorite? It's not an all-encompassing favorite, but you'll be
Yeah, I
like,
feel like sometimes, I mean, there's obviously times where like one is just absolutely so cranky and the other one's just being an angel. And
right,
you're just like, you're kind of my fave right now.
right.
Yeah. But like all encompassing, no.
Because you know that Martin and I are going to start a pyramid
Yeah, a
style.
who's gonna fall.
Well, it's a who's our favorite of that time, right?
Okay,
So,
so it's very Dance Moms, how they would do Dance
yeah,
Moms.
it's going to be like, you're at the bottom.
Yeah.
You're not the worst, but you're not the best.
Yeah.
And then
Yep.
rounding up the top is, do you know what I mean? Maddie, you're at the
Yes.
top.
Maddie, you're at the top.
We're gonna do a pyramid system,
Okay.
where it's
With
all of
my
our
kids?
nieces and nephews, all
Okay.
of them. So my 2 goddaughters,
Okay.
Martin's brother's kids, and
Okay.
then your children, and
Okay. I just
everyone
kind of feel bad
is
for
in
the others
pyramid.
because ours are going to be at the top at all times. It's like
That's up to
kind of
that's up
unfair.
to Hudson and Ava to decide,
I
because
feel like they could probably do
they
no
may have
wrong.
an edge with me, but they won't necessarily have that with Martin.
It's true. That
And it's going to
is
be it has to be a
true.
joint decision. So it just depends on who is when they get older. Obviously, they're too young right now,
Yeah.
but when they get
Yeah.
older, there'll be a full
I think I should be
pyramid
laminated
of
too
photos. Oh
for
yeah,
when we
100%.
come over, and then
Yeah,
I'll have you explain. I'll be like, that's Auntie and Uncle Martin's favorites. So like,
yeah,
you guys were acting fucking crazy last week, and they
hmm,
saw it, and
yeah.
now you're at
And
the
now
mid to
look,
bottom.
see,
Okay, you're
now
gonna
you're
fall to
down
the
here,
bottom if you keep it up.
right? And so
Yep.
when you come over to our house, where you stand
Yeah.
in the family
Amongst.
lineup amongst them,
Does
and
money
like
get you to the top? Like, is there like a bribe system?
whatever
That's on
whatever
us
you
to
need to
whatever
do,
needs to do. All right.
whatever
I'll
you
probably
need
start
to
preparing
do.
my kids. I will start preparing
And
my kids.
whoever's at the top gets the best Christmas gift that year.
Okay.
That's
So
the thing.
when are we
Whoever
starting
ends up
this?
top.
Is this going to be
Well,
soon?
it's going to start
Because my kids would like a step 2 side by side ride along.
right. Okay, that's fine.
And so
I It
I'll be
can
leveraging
start as
this.
soon as they're able to show us unlimited affection.
Okay. We'll see how they do.
And
And
this
on
also includes
that,
your stepdaughter.
and
So
on
tell her.
that, I'm
Uh-huh.
going to tell you what my son decided that you're going to be for Halloween.
Oh, okay. Yes, I was actually going to talk to you about this. I wanted to know, what does he want me to
You're
be?
going to be Mike Wazowski.
Okay.
And
Now, why am I being Mike Wazowski
you
when
cannot
you
be
guys are all going
sexy
to be
Mike
Jurassic Park?
Wazowski.
No, why am I my? Also, I need to hear this from the horse's mouth, because I feel like this is just you being doing
No.
shenanigans.
Well, here's the thing.
Oh,
We are
so Hudson woke
currently
up the other day and he was like, "I want Auntie Kayla to be Mike Wazowski for Halloween,"
and
and then
guess
you
who's
guys are all going to be
Cecilia?
Jurassic Park
Me.
animals.
I'm Cecilia.
Okay, wait, but
This is what
what's
he
he
has
going to
been
be?
talking about for 2 days. Well, here's the thing. He wants 2 outfits. So he has his
Okay. Got it.
dinosaur that
Mhm.
he's gonna have for, like, trick-or-treating and stuff.
Okay.
Then we have our family outfit. And now we've been obsessed with Monsters, Inc. This could change, but I have to say for the last week it has been this, and I wanted to
Right.
just, like, let you know on the pod because I
Right.
thought that that was, like, the most beautiful way.
Mhm.
So he wants to be, and I'm having a hard time finding this for him, Sullivan.
Okay, you may
Okay.
have to make that.
Yeah, oof, that's rough, but
Why does he wanna be a
so
bad guy?
dude,
Hudson always
I
wants to be
don't
the
know. He
cool,
always wants
edgy
to be
bad
that.
guy.
And then he wants daddy to be
Sully.
Sully. Also weird to
Mhm.
have Sullivan and Sully, huh? And then
No, his name is Sully because his last name is Sullivan.
I know, but also Sullivan is the bad guy,
No,
isn't it?
no.
Who's the bad
The bad
guy?
guy is, Monsters, Inc.
What's his name?
Bad
Why am I forgetting
guy.
it?
You're thinking it's Randall.
Randall. He wants to be Randall, but you also thought it was Sullivan, huh? Because you were like,
Yeah, because Randall and Sullivan are
yeah.
very similar
It's
vibe
very similar vibes.
names. It's right
And then
there.
I'm Cecilia, you are Mike Wazowski, adds up,
Mhm.
and then Ava's Boo.
This all honestly kinda checks out.
And Brian said you can't be sexy Mike Wazowski.
Why can't I be sexy Mike
No, he said you've
Wazowski?
had your years of doing sexy things, and he said you have to be
He's
honest to
right
goodness.
about that. I've
He said
had
you have to be
my
an earnest Mike
Okay.
Wazowski.
You guys don't think that
I want
I'm
you to go I want you to be so, like,
Oh,
method with it.
you
I want
guys
you to
think I'm
start
above being Mike Wazowski.
I don't know, dude.
Interesting.
I said, "Oh,
I
I don't
guess
know.
you've
I'll ask
forgotten that I was a
Michaela."
theater kid at one
I
point in
want
my
you
life.
to be so method with it.
I am going to embody Billy Crystal like you guys
Thank
have
you.
never seen. I'm gonna grow my hair back out. I'm gonna grow my beard hair back out. Okay. Because we're going
I need you
method.
to get so one eye with it. Like,
Okay.
it's actually insane.
I'm just gonna start pushing my eyes
Merging.
together so that hopefully by
And I'm going to be your girlfriend, Cecilia.
right, and we're gonna kiss.
That makes sense.
It makes sense. It all checks out. Do they have a Cecilia outfit?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
We
Okay.
have it all laid out. Now, it could change, but that's what we're thinking. But it could very well change.
I mean, the thing is that
Um,
it's all tentative when it comes to
and Ava
Halloween
said she wants to be a
costumes.
witch
Right.
as her like main costume.
I'm just glad that I don't have to be an offshoot rando character like last time I was with you guys, I
You're a
was Black
Black
Widow,
Widow,
which was
bro.
cool, but no one knew what I was if I wasn't with you guys. Do you know what I mean?
You
It was
also
like an
literally wore that shirt and like made your
Oh
belt.
yeah, I think it was this shirt actually.
Yeah,
Wait, was it? Yeah, it probably was because
yeah,
that's good. It's very this vibe.
yeah.
All right, Mike Wazowski costume. Yeah, these look great. Nothing like
Dude,
being a plus size Mike Wazowski. You know what I mean? Like they're like, you don't really need much.
they're like, just put a little eye on
A
your
green shirt on and you have it
dude.
down pat.
How like great and cute would that be though? And like Ave as Boo in the little like
If
costume.
you think I'm above wearing this costume I'm looking at, you're wrong.
I know, dude.
No,
That's why
this is I just added
I
this to
told
cart.
Brian. I said to Brian, I said because he said, "Do you think she's gonna want to do something that's like not sexy?" And I said,
Oh,
"She
Brian
now
doesn't know
has
me.
two like older than baby niece and nephews. Like, it's not what we want." And then he said, "I don't know." He said, "You got to tell her like it's got to be like full send Mike." And I said, "I think you've never met my sister."
I think Brian doesn't know what level because he didn't know what I was like as an older sister to younger children. And
Yeah.
so he doesn't know what I'll do
Yeah, that's what I
for
said.
the
Yeah,
babies.
I said, "There's
Whatever
no
they want me
sexy Mike
in.
Wazowski." I said, She could put
No.
out a leg. You could show an
Right.
ankle. Fine.
Maybe I'll show an ankle just for like being cool. Like as
Do
far
like a
as
Mike Wazowski in a heel and a stiletto."
imagine just a full Mike Wazowski, like the whole actual anatomical correct, but with like a black heel, like a black
Stiletto.
stiletto.
Kind of
I've always
iconic.
wanted to be like a sexy one of my friends was a sexy Gandalf one year, and it was
Yeah,
great.
no,
It
I
was
love
just like
that.
a full, like, long beard, a wizard hat, like a gray, just like ripped up overcoat, short, and then fishnets and like a high sky high heel.
That's literally so funny. I
It was
also
tea.
think that one year when dad, for some way, is here for Halloween, we
Mhm.
need to be Hocus Pocus.
Oh, and the fact we haven't been yet.
It's
The
kind of
fact we
crazy.
haven't been yet is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just so funny to me that Brian didn't think that I would do this. I just
That's
think
what I
that
said.
that's very funny.
He said, I don't think she will do that because it's not like a sexy one. And I said, nay, nay,
Nay, nay.
you're all wrong.
Nay,
You have it
nay.
all
You're
wrong.
like,
So
yeah.
we're going to confirm and we're going to solidify. I need to still look for Randall
Okay.
and then we'll get back. But this is what for
Absolutely.
the last week Huzzy's been talking about, and Ava too.
Okay. I think
So
as long as I have like a 7-day leeway,
yeah, you will
that
be
should
good.
be fine. Yeah, that
Okay.
should be fine.
Thank you.
And now no one is going to see it before I come down in it, just so you guys know. I'm not going to check it, run it by anyone. All right. I'm just going to come down in it and I'm not going to have anyone's input whatsoever on it. Okay.
But I need you to I need you to invest.
I need you to not
Like
think so little of
start
me.
doing like a
Don't think
back
so little of
character.
me.
I want you to like do like back character where I
I
just
don't need to
think
do a backstory. He's got 2 movies. Don't worry. I've got it. I've got
you know
literature.
they have a series now too, like a
Yes, they have
show.
a series. I have literature. I have documentaries. There's so much I can watch.
Okay,
I will
good.
be Mike Wazowski. I I will embody and become
Thank
him.
you.
Thank
And I will be
you.
Cecilia. Dude, if he
And you're gonna
literally
be
like
Cecilia.
nothing
You
makes
always
me
get to be the
laugh.
prettiest, coolest one because you're the mom.
Sorry, I didn't do it. My kids
Mm.
decided.
We really need to be Hocus Pocus one year though, and we can just be like, sisters,
No, literally just
sisters, and you can be Sarah Jessica Parker's character because she's the pretty one.
fine. And Brian can be
Brian can be the other one. Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm, 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 mhm,
And Dad can
mhm.
be the guy on the motorcycle because that's
And
actually our dad.
that'll reprise his infamous role
Yeah, he's the
as
guy on the motorcycle.
Officer McGrady, which is what he's lovingly referred to as by all of our wonderful community members during Christmas.
Thank you.
Also, happy Halloween season almost. By the time this
Happy
comes out,
Halloween season.
it is Officer McGrady season, and we
That's right.
will
Are you
start
gonna
getting
decorate tomorrow?
tagged.
Tomorrow's
I
the
am.
day. Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm
Thank
going to get
you.
all my shit out today. It was
Don't you tell me
70.
that it was what?
It was 73
Bro,
degrees out
winter
yesterday.
is fucking upon us.
Bro, this morning I went out to take the dogs. It was 65.
Did you wear a
I
did you
was
wear
wearing a
a
sweater. I did. Are those the Chanel boots?
That's
Is that the
the sweater?
Show Me Your Moo sweater?
Is that the Gap zip up hoodie?
Is that the Gap vintage hoodie that they haven't sent you yet? That's Thursdays. Backward.
I got
You guys, let me
lost.
just tell you a little funny anecdote. Every time Hunter recommends something to me, I either have an issue with it being delivered. It's like not the quality that she got. It's like I will get the offshoot, like back at like it's like you recommend it and they decide to change their
No,
factory, their
every
manufacturer, and it's like the
time.
worst quality thing.
Every time.
I'm also so picky with everything and I'm very sensitive to fabric and like fit and stuff, which is like why I don't probably have a ton of clothes. I'm like really weird about fit and how
Yeah.
things feel. But Hunter told me about these Gap sweatpants, which are amazing. They came in and you were so right on. They were amazing. I also bought the matching hoodie. The hoodie has been missing in action for
I've ordered like probably 6 of these, never had an issue.
Gap is just
Kayla?
not one of those places that you think are going to be an issue. Like they're just
No.
they have things down by this
But
point.
because
They've been there.
I recommended it, it's an issue.
Right. And I had to fight with them for 5 days to give me my refund because it was just lost in transit.
Great.
So,
Great.
it's all good though. I'm going to repurchase
good.
it and we're going to be right as rain.
Right as rain.
We're going to be righty tighty, lefty loosey with it.
Thank you.
Thank
Guys,
you.
if it ain't another one in the books, God.
We did it.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us this week, and go and check out our Patreon on Sunday. 2 Sundays every month, and
Right.
you get everything a day early. You get
All of our video ads free.
ad free.
It's a lot.
Honestly, it's gluttonous what you guys get. And for only $5 a month, which is
Yeah.
crazy. Crazy.
Right.
I literally I could bend over right now and find that in my butt. So we're doing you a solid. Okay.
Right.
Thank
Absolutely.
you. We love you, and we will see you next week.
Bye. Thank you guys so much for listening. You can catch a new episode of Model Citizen every Thursday. And please don't forget to follow the podcast so you don't miss any of the action. We want to hear from you, so please leave a rating and review and follow us on socials for all the behind-the-scenes action at Hunter McGrady and Michaela McGrady. And don't forget, you are worthy, you are loved, and you are capable of doing all wonderful things. Bye, guys.